Keane and Alf-Inge Haaland first clashed on a pitch in 1997, an incident that would have long-lasting consequences. However, Roy Keane and Alf-Inge Haaland really should have been teammates at Nottingham Forest. However, the transfer only went through in December of the following year. By that stage, Keane had already moved to Manchester United for a British record, and Forest were in Division 1, having suffered relegation in Brian Clough's final season in charge. They first came face-to-face at Old Trafford in December 1994, when Keane was at right back, a role he played quite frequently during that campaign, and United went down to a 2-1 defeat in a tetchy, difficult affair against a Stan Collymore-inspired Forest. Because of Keane's injuries, he wouldn't face Haaland again until the Norwegian had signed for Leeds United. So, there was little or no history between the players prior to that fateful afternoon at Elland Road in September 1997. Keane despairingly whipped his left leg across Haaland, who was sent tumbling to the turf. Keane had snapped his cruciate ligament and was out for the season. But Haaland didn't know that. He bounced back to his feet, raced over to Keane, who was prostrate on the ground, and spat some abuse at him for feigning injury. The next time Keane faced Haaland and Leeds, he scored in a 3-2 win at Old Trafford. No recrimination, no retribution. They faced each other a couple of more times, but, with Haaland increasingly being frozen out at Elland Road, he was usually restricted to substitute appearances and moved to Manchester City in the summer of 2000. In November of that year, he experienced his first local derby and faced Keane again as United won thanks to a solitary David Beckham strike. So far, so uneventful. Then, for whatever reason, the pair clashed again at Old Trafford in April 2001, where Keane delivered an X-rated assault. In an Observer interview with Sean O'Hagan in 2002, Keane spoke about the tackle on Haaland. He was asked if he had been patiently awaiting the perfect moment to retaliate. Maybe so, he replies. O'Hagan asks why he did it. Let him know that I remembered, Keane says. Even in the dressing room afterwards, I had no remorse. My attitude was, fuck him, what goes around comes around. He got his just rewards, he fucked me over, and my attitude is an eye for an eye. I know it's not right, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't try and tell my kid that, but I'm only human. I was out for a long year that time. Searingly honest, but there was a problem. Keane's autobiography. In it, Keane was forthright about his motivations for wanting to inflict some pain on Haaland. I'd waited long enough. I fucking hit him hard. The ball was there, I think. Take that, you cunt. Years later, the incident was still racking up the collateral damage. Keane got a 5-game ban from the FA and a fine of £150,000 following the investigation.